Hello everybody, and welcome back to Natsume Rants about YouTube! Whew, man. I don't even, alright, so yeah. Last episode, this stuff happened.
Change in assignment. I'm now tasked with protecting a woman named Sasha. She's supposedly researching mind control techniques. Something with a spray or a gel. My gut tells me she's a honeypot, so I'll need to be careful around her.
Still don't know what a honeypot is. Anyway, I thought that was important enough to make it the flashback for this episode, and here's where we actually are at, somewhere else. After a different, ending to a thing. Yes. Alright, so yeah, YouTube, music, stuff. Yeah, so basically I think a lot of problems could be fixed on YouTube if, they required the content owner to confirm everything that pops up saying that, oh, this sounds like your music. And then we should be able to say, alright, well, that's great, but this isn't the song just randomly here. This is the video game. The company paid for their music to be in this video game. I'm sure that the video game owners, licensees, Sucker Punch, Sony, what have you, actually own the music as far as it belongs in the game. Outside of the game, I'm sure they own music if the licensing is written correctly. But inside the game, I imagine Sony is the actual owner, or, like I said, Sucker Punch. Whatever the legalities of it is, I don't have access, as far as I'm aware, to the files that say this is the legal goings-ons of our music and video game relationship. But I can probably, almost definitely, 100% guarantee you that this music that is used in this game was written in the contract that it is never to be used anywhere else. That is, the content owner, or the human being who made the music, will not be allowed to sell it to any other company to be used in any other format or video game. Just because that would kind of ruin it as far as it was made for this video game. Just seems like one of the things that they would throw in. So yeah, we can ride cars, this is a thing. And later on in the game, if you ever do run out of... Oh, we're too far away from that, we can't hit that. I was gonna try and blow up that car to get rid of that guy, but it didn't work. Yeah, so you ride around like I just did, and that got me to a new area without really having to try. I could just sit there and fight. Ooh, get crushed. Oh, not quite. So that I could get some more blast shards, because this is the last episode that I've recorded where we'll be looking at blast shards. Yay! And I figured I'd go ahead and entertain you guys by actually fighting these guys, having some fun. Alrighty. About to get gangbanged again here. Cole, jump faster! I can see it on the right. Oh, there's a guy on the roof too. Did you... Whoa, I hope I was quiet, and I hope you guys heard that, like, gurgle, that, like, growl that he made. That was, like, really, really guttural and very, very kind of disturbing. Alright. Too far away, but... Oh, Melee, 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 melee! Yeah! Melee finisher, 5 XP. So I think 10 XP is when we first unlock it, 5 XP is whenever we repeat a stunt. Fun times. Alright, so you guys can see I've gotten a good handle on the mechanics of the game here since I've been playing it since episode 1. However, in the next episode, I am definitely not going to be this good because I spent about a month not playing it. So yeah, that's the thing. Man, there's just a lot of Reapers in this area. Look at, they're like never ending, they just keep coming. Oh, and there's something I would really love to do here that I can't yet because we haven't progressed in the story. In the next episode, I probably will. We get a lot of things opened up then. Only 2 in 1? Oh yeah, he's the last one there. And also, while we have had a very large shortage of XP up until this episode, again, after just a few episodes in the future, we're gonna have so much XP I won't know what to do with it. I'll actually be saving some of it because I don't know what to spend it on yet. Fun times. I need to stop giving away these things. You guys are supposed to figure this out as you're watching the episode. Don't watch the commentaried episode! Go back, watch the uncommentaried episode 12! It's much better than the commentaried version. Ah! I'm giving away all the spoilers. Okay. Beef bun burger, also known as IRL In-N-Out burger or something like that. It has a little In-N-Out swoosh. Can't quite hit the piston on this one, and boop. There we go. Oh, something else that has happened as of last episode. You guys, I bought a PS4 and I got Infamous Second Son and I beat it and it was really good. I want to talk more about it, but I will refrain from doing so because I would like to wait until we actually play it on here and I can talk over it as much as I like. But I am extremely excited to say that I finally got it and I really enjoyed it. Did not let me down. I loved it. It was a little short, but that's as much as I'm gonna comment on it. Alright, back to this game. Yeah, cool. Does that say, what is that? What foods? It's not a Whole Foods. It can't be, right? I missed it. Oh. And we just got a trophy for finding half of the blast shards in the world, so I think there's about a 350, and so that means we're at like 125 or so. No, that'd be 175? There can't be that many.
From ground zero. A lot of kids over there freezing their asses off. If you got something to spare, take it over there. Those kids need it more than you do. And just because you haven't got any kids' clothes doesn't get you off the hook. Give whatever you got. A kid that's cold and scared doesn't care if his clothes fit or not. He just wants to be warm.
Superville Kids Toy Art Gallery. Yeah. So, our guy there was actually pretty nice. Oh, well, thank you, sir. The guy I ran into just now was very nice. But the voice of the survival guy, he was actually kind of nice in that one. So something else I wanted to bring up. Since we haven't got really hit on the story too much since the first couple of episodes where we were forced through the first part of the story, I just wanted to point out that basically the entire Infamous series, if you haven't figured it out yet, is pretty much a social commentary. Even more so than social, political, what else can I say? Basically any type of commentary on our society as it is today in America. These games are commentary on our culture, I guess. So a cultural commentary. Yeah. Oh, dude. Alright, so that's a thing that can happen. One of those neon signs or glass signs was just blown out by a Reaper's bullet. Again, very cool thing that they just threw in there just for awesome stuff. And we should be... boop. Boop. And you guys probably saw that the mission marker was right over in that area, so if you were with us last episode, you know that we must be pretty close to the end of our shard gathering.
He's not very bright.
And a nice shot through the bus stop there. I love those whenever camera slides through there. We're also pretty close to Zeke's place. His place is actually right to the left of that yellow mission marker. Yep, right there. You'll also notice, it's that yellow mission marker. It is not on our mini-map, or not, it's on our mini-map, it's not on our regular map. Fun times with that. Means you have to, like, pretty much search the area if you do want to actually do those missions to open up the world. Free it from control of the Reapers and whatnot. Kinda covered there. This is a good game to listen to on headphones. When I'm playing it, I'm not, just because my headphones are moderately uncomfortable
Background
in long
information.
stints.
Membership levels surged after the Civil War as they sought out people who shared their interests and beliefs. But it was the arrival of Richard Tate in 1892 that resulted in the creation of what we
Real guy, look
consider
him
the
up.
first sun. Tate's primary goal was to use the technology of the time to unlock the true power of mentalists. Tate firmly believed that emerging technologies, particularly the work of Edison, could be used to enhance the group's mental powers.
Alrighty, so yeah, that is a real person. If you haven't learned about him in your history classes, look him up. You may also learn about him in like psychology classes if you end up taking those in college or what have you, or school, what have you. And a lot of this stuff, again, this is all lore that they're building up that I didn't even realize. Again, since I just got Second Son, there's stuff that they nod back to way back here that I never realized that they were actually alluding to. And I'm gonna probably touch on those again in later games as they kind of re-bring them up, because right now it's not necessarily important for this game so much. Yay! Alright, so here's some more lovely background music playing. Great ambiance, awesome song. Hopefully YouTube doesn't freak out about it. I can't stress enough. I know I've talked about this in previous episodes, but I cannot stress enough how much fun it is to go around town. We have all these Reaper-controlled areas, have these guys ambush you, they're, chilling on rooftops, making sure their sectors stay, protected, and they have full control over the people in it and everything. And then we just come through and bust these guys up, and there's other areas where there's just groups of them, and they're maybe waiting, lying in ambush, things like that. There's our main mission marker. We'll be back to that in a second. And it just really feels like, wow, oh yeah, we just got ambushed. I mean, this would be a great place for them to be, dealing tar, what have you. Get some energy. That was me trying to do something else that I still don't have access to. That melee fist. So I was like, oh, that's a button I was pushing that I can't use yet. Oh, the car could have crushed him. It shouldn't have been the wave that took him out. Alright, well again, I cannot stress enough how much I really enjoyed in this first game, which I still do think is probably the best of the three. For various reasons. Just overall. I'll say overall. Because it does have its weak spots, definitely, but overall I think this is the best of the three games that are out right now. And again, part of it is just because I love the world that they built. I love the city they built. It really feels huge, but also it is huge. The speed and the abilities that you have to navigate the world are perfect to make it feel huge, but you can still get across town quickly if you need to, especially as you continue the game. Whew. Alright, so I think that's it. So at this point in the playthrough, the session, I got pretty tired. I was like, alright, you know what? I'm done. If I'm done, you guys are done. That means next episode we'll begin Blood Trail, the next story mission, and you'll see this map rapidly change in the next few episodes. So again, at the end of the sessions, or if I like to take a break, if I think we've collected a lot of things, I'll go ahead and I'll look. I check the powers. We don't have any XP since we haven't really done any main missions, and we're saving, because that's a thing that we do. We're still on mission 6. Oh, it moved up one mission. Mission 7. Still main mission, though, of Blood Trail. And I think we check our trophies here in a second, too. Because we did unlock a few of them. Something I'm sad about on the PS4. I will not be able to do this for you guys because most of the time, again, I don't have internet access. And for some reason on the PS4, even though you can unlock trophies while you're offline, you cannot view trophies while you're offline, even your own trophies. I don't know why. That's a thing. Pretty sad. Alrighty. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Remember, we are starting the main missions next, so come join me. I'm so excited. Lots of story, lots of fun stuff. Great, great game.